say hello. Hi, Scotty. Much love, Scotty. How you doing? I'm doing, no matter what it is. Who's laughing? I was just going to type, but I can't type. I was on another show. Morning, morning. I've done 11 unlisted streams in the last 2 days because I didn't want to talk. See the lightning? I was listening to karaoke. So, hi, Shoops. Hi, Balaban. How you doing? Hi, Purr. Wonderful Purr. Oh, you're good. See the lightning? I know people don't like it when I don't chat and haven't felt it. So I did short streams. So I need to release them. I got like 7 with hummingbirds, some birds, some skies. Today, like a couple of rain streams, even with hummingbirds. Anyway, I make up. You're good, and you good, Scotty. I want to send you some stamps. Good to you. I was wondering. I thought I got messages. Thank you. Much love. Oh, there's a bunch of people here. I better be quiet. Purr, love your pond. If nobody knows Purr. Hi, Shoops. If you're still here, sorry I missed you guys last night. Balaban, hello to you. Hello, hello. Well, you got my friendship already. Doug, you're out there. Our live got cut short by power outage. I didn't get online till late, so sorry, I thought I missed it. I hope you have your power on. But yeah, I wasn't gonna talk. Look, all the people. Look, but I happened to be listening to a friend's karaoke channel to relax and heard some big thunder. And one of the streams I did today, I was in bed. I heard this huge lightning crack. Hi, Alex. Scotty's so awesome. Check him out. He's got 2 channels. He does a free card game, green friendly, does a card game on Wednesdays, and also a nature channel. He uploaded some video of him climbing the peak of, was it the Lion? Rock climbing. Thank you, Alex. I wasn't going to talk, but I couldn't grab my phone fast enough to say hello to you. I am the best I can be right now. Oh, trees are down. Not good. Actually, earlier today when it was raining and I was out by the driveway, I did hear a big old branch to crash. There was about 12 trees that are widowmakers all hung up. They cost like $1,000 to take down each. So they're just gonna stay. Anyway, how are you guys? How are you, Scotty? How are you, Balaban? How are you, the Shoops? Anyway, if you took a drive, probably maybe good. How are you, Alex? Is that everybody? Not anyway. I wasn't planning on talking. Good, I'm glad you got to hear my voice. It wasn't good planning. Look. Oh, I'm on somebody else's channel. Says one person's watching on my phone. So I shouldn't be quiet to do it, but do you guys know, some of you may know, there's actually 2 other people in Alabama that I'm talking to on the other one. This one lady's visiting from Wyoming. She's been here 3 weeks. And she's only seen rain once or twice. I think it has rained here where my feet are. Every day except for 3 days. Hey, Hala. Good morning. Just wait. Oh, you east of color, it's going to get a lot worse. Yeah. The storms come from out west many times from out here or other things. How you doing, Hala? Good morning, good morning. Hala's in New York, right, Hala? is out showing the interesting things, awesome car shows, um, different festivals. Glad you're doing well. That's good to hear, Alex. I'm here. I had, well, some people know. eh, Um, this is, this is, there's a famous ramp right there. People think I'm just, some people think I'm not careful. But considering there's so much rain that comes here, I took a fall the other night down it, slide down it, and at the bottom there used to be a other porch that wrapped around all the way. Put this ramp up several years ago for the dogs that were still here because they needed one. But it was way too steep, so it's more of a slip and slide than a ramp. I've actually broke my foot on it like three. So yeah, I slid down it the other night and I have a road rash on my back. Hit part of the fence down below that's still there. Got 3 pokes in my butt. And I dislocated my finger. It's much better now. The only part of it's crooked. So I took some pictures. This finger was sitting sideways because because it went on the side. So if I don't walk off the porch, I'm probably good. Hey, I have boots, the things you can wear for that you do when you like, yeah, break your foot. So mm, dislocated many bones, and I think I broke my foot 3 times on this property. It's very precarious, up and down and up and down. But can you hear it? So today is good. Most people left probably because I'm talking, but much love, everybody. So I have a bunch of live streams that I'll release. I don't know how to do that are even shorter. Some great ones of some hummingbirds close up. And pretty cloud one, but I think I've got like 5 hummingbird ones between yesterday and today. 2 bird streams, a cloud stream, 2 rain streams. I'm just never fast enough. For those of you that come in and sometimes I'm not on, I don't have the phone always on me, or I'm not fast enough to. That's why I came out to talk. Are you working, Scotty? So far behind on returning comments, and YouTube's been glitching. Wants me to ask you a question. Name a food with no calories. Starting to sprinkle. And, oh, Glory's not on a post. There is. Princess is on a post. I'll show you for a sec here. Well, Princess is, no, that may be, that looks like Bongo. There's Tay Tay. There's, oh, there's Daphne. She got up there too. What you doing, Daphne? Usually right here is Glory. This afternoon was raining bad. She just sits there without cover, she said. In fact, in one of the streams, you'll see her just sitting there, pounding rain. I had 3 other cats that do that. They just don't get out. They just like the rain. Okay, enough about me. What are you doing, Daphne? It's not the way to go in. Huh, Gray? There's Gray girl. Huh, Gray? Big, beautiful, gorgeous girl. Oh, I'm in my quiet state. But I'm so glad to see you guys. Say hello. Much love. Scotty, you're so awesome. I'm going to I'm going to be getting a post office box. I was gonna get one. I thought yesterday was Sunday, so I'm still behind. And another business license at let expire so that I can sell some of my artwork. Listen. So, anybody else have questions? So this is me, not doing much. I have to call the vet in the morning. Hi guys. Let me check to see if you need more food. Should I show you cats? Hey, what up, Mr. Nobody? Or just a nobody? Sorry I haven't been around. Well, when I'm not around, there's life going on. Let me get back in my chat and see. How are you doing? I was at a different karaoke channel. I missed when you had one. How are you and your wife doing? Cheers, cheers to those who threw this up at the last minute. I'm trying to get back in my chat on my other phone. I kick myself out all the time. Are you live right now? I didn't even check. I can't get in my other phone. You doing good? I'm glad. Even if it's not good, if it's the best you can do, then yeah. Welcome, thank you. Nope, you're not live because I know that you've had a few this. I haven't even really been getting on until late at night, and then for a few hours. It's been super hot here, raining a lot. I've got weeds that are 10 to 12 foot tall. In fact, there's a few medicinal herbs. I've got wild lettuce. If anybody knows what that is, it's a really good pain reliever. If you make it like in a tincture or I used to make capsules. I've got some that's probably 12 or 15 foot tall. And then I noticed, I don't remember if it's heal all or what it is, but I got some others that are 6 feet tall getting ready to bloom. I'll have to harvest some of it. Just gonna hang out with you for a bit tonight. Oh, cool. I wasn't actually gonna go online. I was telling friends I've done at least 11 streams today and yesterday, all unlisted. It's just been a lot going on, and people don't like it when I don't have, well, some do and some don't, but with chats on, and I wasn't sure how my schedule would go, so I decided to do them. In fact, look, there's still some processing. Still, those two have been, that's from streams, okay? Both of those are from main That's how my internet is. Okay, those storms were at like 7 o'clock. Well, the one's not even dark yet, see? Still processing. Oh, so's one from hummingbirds when it was light out. Look at that one. An hour long and it's still processing. So these are all the, I did all these unlisted. All these are all unlisted. Making up a, oops, I was making up a slideshow so I could show pictures of, that's how many streams. Oh, maybe I've done more than 11 in the last few days, last day or two. No, this is in Alabama. Absolutely, I know you. Hello, Cockatiel, my friend. Good to see you. Sorry I've missed you this week, too. It's been hectic lately. No different than, I don't control much around here. And sometimes I need to focus on here, so miss my friends and that, but don't mean that I wasn't planning on streaming, so I don't have like a script or anything. Thank you, Cockatiel. Thank you for coming. No need to be sorry, TJ. That's okay. I don't know if you guys can hear cats inside playing. I just actually finished feeding one of the young ones. So, but then I started hearing big thunder, like big thunder. And looked out and saw some lightning. So I was going to do it unlisted, and then I saw it was just public, and was like, well, leave it. Thank you all for coming. Appreciate my friends and new friends. Everybody who stops in. Hope you're doing well, or as well as possible. Maybe Dolly will come in. You guys know Dolly? She was looking for somewhere to go. I told someone to go to karaoke. Don't you have karaoke? You have karaoke too. Thank you, Cockatiel. Was talking about parrots earlier. There's a lady that has one that's 50 years old. I'm trying to remember what kind of parrots. I have 3 or 4 friends that have parrots, 5 maybe, on YouTube. And I think that's the oldest I've ever heard. I have headphones on, I'm not listening. So I can grab on the other one. Hello, runner. How you doing? Welcome. Thank you for stopping in. It's not just dark. There was lightning. I'm in a little hollow. This is a driveway. And it's basically the only view I have except for up to the world. This is the 3rd rain. Oh, right now I'm looking on this other phone and it says it's not even. It just says possible rain around here at 2 o'clock this morning. Oh, I guess that's now. Well, maybe not. I got phones that say different times and dates. I was going to say ask me a question, but I might get really weird questions. Want to hear? Let me take this out. I'll show you a cat right now. I already messed up my one by talking. There's Tay-Tay. Boo-boo. That's why I don't push buttons too much. YouTube defaults to face forward. Usually if I do that, I shut off the screen. Oh, is that's a boy that hasn't been fixed. Elias. Or you one of the others. Oh, no, that's not. That's Glory. It's called you a boy. This is the one that usually sits. She's old, a miracle cat. She was left on this porch, but before it was built in the sun, from like an hour old. If I wouldn't have came down for lunch, I would have had a different present, huh? That's Glory and Tay-Tay. There's Sneaky Pete. Most of them are probably down somewhere. But I was filming. Oh, sorry, I'm so shaky. There's like 12 hummingbird feeders, but they're not all up here. They used to be on everyone. There's a pretty green glass one, that other one. You'll see this one in some of the things tomorrow. That's actually a hummingbird house right there. And it looks like, ooh, little, little orb. Might be an orb. Oh, you're small. Might be the smallest golden orb starting a beautiful web. And there's Glory. Taxi. I think Princess. I like thunderstorms and when it rains. I have so many that I do unlisted in the last month or two that when there's things going on, I don't feel that great. So I have a lot of silent streams that will be great for sleeping. You may be able to hear the cicadas and the frogs right now. I wasn't sure. I thought maybe there was going to be more storm. It says, feels like 93 degrees, thunder in the vicinity, 40% chance of rain up until 4. This is kind of normal. This year seems like it's wetter. It may not be, but it may be as far as days. I think there's a chance, like a 25% chance of every day this week. And with being in this hollow, things don't dry up. Um, Leaves, the ground, everything stays slick. Right, guys? I have to traverse like skiing, Scotty, like somebody that doesn't know how to ski. I don't mean that bad for skiers, but sometimes if you get stuck on a too steep of a slope that you're not used to, you end up on the trail. Either traverse it sideways or yeah, do like where you point it like an arrow, do something to make you slow down. I do that fine until the Japanese maple down there at the end by the tape. That area never dries up on the ramp. I didn't show all the cats. So maybe I should go back inside and just leave this up and talk on phone. Where are you from, Runner? What is everybody else up to? I would look at the forecast, but I know that it would make my stream buffer if I tried to pull up radar. My other phone won't let me get in the chat, so I hope it's still going for you guys, because see, I can't, I was going to try to chat to you guys, but... Could you hear that? Could you hear the cats running across the floor? In the kitchen. Speedway. trying to see how to get in there. Well, I'm probably pretty boring tonight. Oh, I saw there were a few people say hello. I don't think I saw them. Maybe it's before I got a thing. What you doing, Picasso? I'll have to see if there's more food. There's still some. Must not have been a raccoon up here tonight. I'm gonna go get coffee. I was drinking coffee. I've got my phone, so on it. I could come back out and talk, but I'm just gonna leave this on for a while. I'm gonna unscrew that bulb. Much love, my friends. Hey, Lewis, how you doing? I'm going to get coffee. I'll be right back. I'll type on my phone, or I'll stand here and talk to you for a moment. How are you? How you doing, friend? Oh, just reminded me. Um, uh, was your friend able to get there well enough to get their dog back that you were dog sitting? And Purr, I don't think Purr's still listening. I'll have to let Purr know. Well, he maybe saw that I took a bunch of bird streams that I have to upload or release, one or the other. I can't get this other phone to come up and chat. Oh, just the one night. That's so that's so awesome and nice of you that you did that. Darn phone. I may have to reboot this other one. This one. Got her back the next day. How long ago was that? It's been a while since I've um, been on and see people. I've gone to a few places, but let's see. Sorry, I'm having moments. Good to see you, Lewis. I do have a question for some of you. There's only a few left. Did anybody get to see the a week or so ago, maybe, or more? Yeah, probably. So sorry. I haven't been around much. I know. Did anybody get to see the Did anybody get to see the meteor shower tonight? I forgot the name of it. I was gonna come out and look for that too, but I would have had to try to go up on the hill by the farm, and I haven't cleared a path up that way. Here comes some rain, just sprinkling. We're starting. Come on. Hi, Salmon. Taxi. No, you didn't. Hi, Francois. I just happened to look up and saw you. Hello, Francois. Good to see you. How are you, my friend? And for those that want to know, I did a short in honor of Francois, our lovely friend of the community in France. So I took one of his, took one of his shorts and remixed it. And it says like me fishing in France. Well, that's not me. All my stuff is based on like pictures of me, and my remixes come from me and my photography or drawings or something. But I've remixed a few of Shelley's. That was the new alien one, and then the one for Francois. But I know people were like, "You didn't catch no fish." I'm gonna do another Francois where I'm catching the biggest fish. I thought about that today, so just wait. Oh, Gray. That was a cat you just heard get sick. Good to see you too. So sometimes when you see renditions, uh, they're based on photographs, or then I kind of describe them the same way, but AI does, I guess, whatever they want. In fact, they took like 20 of my videos down. And I don't know which ones, or if some were older ones. And I've only remixed my own, but some of them I think one was more than a year old, and I only used my own stuff. It said that it was clipped or used from something else. They don't realize I have as many phones. And usually if I'm streaming, I also might have one or two cameras up filming, one taking pictures, one doing time-lapse. I told them if they told me what it was or what it was about, I'll send them screenshots to... Anyway, I don't know why the boogers do that. I am... Lewis, I'm the best I can be. Let's say that. I'm always losing time. I thought yesterday was Sunday, so then when I went to get up, if it was, whenever was Monday, I had to get my butt in gear, so I'm still, I'm good, Lewis, even when I'm a true hot mess. You know? Yep. Hashtag true hot mess here. So here's some entertainment. You guys are going to get to hear my hose, because I'm going to close this pork chop. I'm not kidding. I'm not going that way. I'm going this way. Well, a lot of times I'm barefoot. It's almost safer than some of the shoes. I have to know non-stick shoes and they still stick. I mean slip, not stick. Easier to wash my feet off than that's so country. But really, oh, that hose, when I put it down, just put that hose down in the way. I just kind of let it fall, and the handle part of it spurts and got my shorts wet. That was an unexpected little present. I'm blushing. Glad I'm not showing my face. Thank you for the love, Alex. Good life. And Francois. Francois Louis, Lola Villa is actually Louis, and he lives in Quebec, so he speaks French. He thinks he doesn't speak real well English, or sometimes does. So I'm going to go get my coffee, Louis, now that I said hello to you. And I'll have my phone for a few minutes. I just want to check, because I wasn't planning on it. Just make sure the one little one I'm bottle feeding is okay. Might be close to time. I'm just going to go check on them, and I'll grab some coffee. I'm here. I've got my other phone up. Thanks, everybody. I appreciate you guys coming and sticking with me whenever my inconsistency and stuff. Oh, he spoke. I'll come back out. There's a little one up here I need to catch. Yeah, I keep losing my chat. Oh, this coffee, I overheated it. I keep losing my chat screen. I didn't even notice I have the flash on that. Do I have the flash on that? Because I definitely don't think I needed it. I did have flash on. I didn't really need that on. I must have put that on by mistake. Unless you guys want to look at the tree lit up. But look, no matter what I do, I even rebooted it. Now I can't get a chat screen. So I figured I might as well come back out and chat. Because I can't see what you guys are saying. I mean, off my other one. And I was going to ask you all a question, and now I forgot. I would say maybe yes. I spent a lot of my time in Alabama and other states, except for work. Well, half and half, because I had to travel. I'm not in a good area to sell and other stuff like that. So I traveled. Most of my business and most of my stuff in stores, and or if I'd go to places or speaker stuff, most of it was all, some was here in Alabama, but most of it was in Georgia or Tennessee, Florida, mainly Georgia. But Birmingham has, there are a lot of great things up there. In fact, I have a really great farmer's market that I sold out called Pepper's Place. And then I had some of my art in the studio up there. But it's great. They they have a lot of restaurants that are rated really well. That area is kind of nice how it sits in on the ways to get there. There's, well, the way at least that I would drive, there's a, you're going to go through different areas and that are hilly and where you can see forest and stuff like that. So, of course, not downtown Birmingham, but there's all different kinds of areas in Birmingham or outside of it. But there's a lot to do. I didn't do, once I started my farm and was alone, I actually was running 3 businesses. So I spent my time mostly traveling and going to these places and selling or speaking or stuff or giving courses and the rest, and then dividing that between being here and I used to volunteer a lot. Teach programs, gardening programs and stuff. Do you think you will always stay in Alabama? I had never planned to retire here. We won't go into the whole story. Actually, it broke down here. That's not why I'm still here. I used to start off and tell people that, though, on shows, which was partly true. But yeah, I did break down here on the way to Georgia. And then and lived in Georgia for a long time. And then land is cheaper. Look at it. I need to be quiet, take at least some still shots of the lightning, because I very rarely get to see things like that. I can see it through the trees. That's facing almost south. But that's why I chase the moon, chase the sun, chase the clouds. But no, I had never planned to retire here or live here this long. But I'm fortunate to have a roof over my head, and at my age, I'm not sure that I would move. I mean, I'd adapt to wherever, and the cats keep me here and other places like that. I'm not sure at my age. I definitely wouldn't want to have a mortgage. If something happened like that, I would get an RV. Although it's hard for me to travel. Maybe I'd have a travel buddy. Hey, Tom. How are you? Good evening. It's morning. How you doing, Tom? I was gonna be doing a no uh, chat streaming unlisted, and then I realized I put it public. How are you doing? I hope you're doing well. Cheers to all my friends that are green. Long, long time for me. Good evening. You're tired and you're watering plants. I'm sorry you're tired. Watering plants is a necessity unless you live here where my feet are and grow. This year's a lot of rain. Lot. Taxi. Come here, Taxi, you sweet girl. Come here, Taxi. So getting lots of rain here. Sorry you're tired. Do you have to work in the morning? Hopefully not. I don't know if you guys know Tom. Scotty was in here a little bit ago. He may be off watering too. How's the weather where you are? You're up in north, right? I forget. I should make sure that I'm still subscribed. I think I am, but I should just double check because of how YouTube is, and then but I also haven't really even been on much. Lately, I don't even get online, and occasionally, like I'll hit Crumbawig in the morning if I'm still up and not super busy. But this morning, I just stopped in and said hello. I had too many things that I needed to take care of. But lately, I'm just not on very much, unless it's stopping in at some friends. I hope you and your wife, your daughter are all doing well. Sounds of Alabama. Cicadas, grasshoppers, crickets, tree frogs. No trains yet. Thunder. Oh, you may want me to keep talking. If I keep talking, I'll keep you awake. Wah! But otherwise, oh, here comes the train. Just when I said it, here comes the Hope train. Trying to see which direction. And that one sounds like it's coming from south instead of from west. That's probably about 15 miles away. I only do my show on Fridays now, 12 hours, and get on Mondays with Rock for 12 hours. Okay. You see, you say only. Oh, you didn't say only, you said now. Because so many of us were streaming all the time. There's people that I run into, and then some remember that I was streaming like 24 hours a day. And then others people like, oh, I never see you on. I was like, not like before. I have some undiagnosed issues. Don't always like diagnoses or label, but maybe it will help. Hope train's coming for everybody. We'll have to try to remember that. Fridays and Mondays. Well, you work a lot still, don't you? I'm actually thinking about getting a job. I have not detoxing, well, not detoxing totally, but taking a lot less and less epilepsy medicine. Trying to, I want to fire my neuro after the first of the year, but I'm so remote. I'm looking in Georgia. Be like an hour and a half away. And no green for, I think, like, I can't remember. So with the way it goes by, long time. I went to go pick up a paper the other day and see what kind of jobs were out, but our paper closed down. It only came out once a week anyway. Right? Maybe if I had to have some routine like that, that would help. Never been fired from a job before. That'd be horrible. All this negative stuff, huh? Sorry, my ass. I had a slide down, I'd show you this. I had a slide down my ramp the other day. And I have road rash up, I have road rash. I had clothes on and stuff, but I guess my shirt must have kind of pulled up when I slid down the ramp because I got road rash on my side because there's roofing shingles on it in strips to like maybe help from sliding down it. I didn't really want those, but that's what was put on there, and I thought it'd be a mistake. It was, doesn't keep me from sliding down the thunder. Thunder to the north of me. So that's it. This is it. Just whatever. Right, guys? Whatever happens, we just flow through it. They handle everything. All these guys handle everything better than I do. Don't you? I got a few looking at me. I only have two more females to make friends with. I'm hoping I can get my hands on them. Oh, for those that saw, I did have a thing. It's much better now. That's where I got bit from a pharaoh. Almost healed up. It's worth it if I can, but I wasn't successful about, yeah, first time I ever touched. And was lucky to even be able to touch him and try to pick her up. Maybe she will let me. And then there's still one kitten, so cute, that I need to catch. If I can get, there's still there's feral boys that come around. Maybe there's feral females, but all the rest that are not fixed are in the house. Not all the cats, but the ones that are not fixed and the kittens. So there's only two more outside that for you guys send vibes and stuff. So maybe if I can get a hold of those two, it would somewhat stop the cycle. That would be bliss. It would be wonderful. Oh, Lewis. Lewis was here earlier. Lewis, you missed Daphne. That train that was coming from the south must have junctioned off on the other side. Unless it junctioned off and is going west. Don't fall asleep, Tom, if you're still... No. Okay. Anybody out there? Do you know what? Maybe my chat's stuck. Maybe my chat's frozen. Oh, you are watering. Thank you for just typing, because So many people have had YouTube glitches lately where I mean, I'm used to YouTube glitches, but I've been in so many other places recently where they don't have those kind of issues where people can't be seen or their chat's freezing up, that they stop them and then restarting them. So for a minute I thought my chat was frozen. Hope Train. Ooh. Maybe Izzy can mute my voice out of my video so you just see the lightning. I'd like to try to take a highlight if I can, but I'm afraid that I'll flip the camera around. So not much going on here. Simple, well, yeah, I guess it's still simple. Although no, I almost won't be able to drive out soon. I uploaded one a while back about the road, but it's so much worse because the road is half covered in trees that have seeded because there's no pavement on it anymore, and it runs it still at such a steep angle that it's down to bedrock. But a bunch of pines and hardwoods, tulip poplars, and maybe hickories have seeded, and you cannot almost drive. Twice recently, I need to go up there again, take a smaller pole saw and a smaller, like handheld chainsaw, one of the smaller ones, so because it's starting to scratch up the trucks. But one night I was streaming a while back, heard this really bad, horrible noise, like somebody an old truck pulling some kind of old trailer or something. It was making a bunch of racket. Well, it was a company working for Alabama Power that came by and sprayed during the middle of the night. And the farm on the hill is registered at like no spray. It had certifications, and they weren't supposed to spray. So they might have. I noticed other things. I noticed they killed a bunch of my elderberry that I was going to be harvesting for making cough drops, and was maybe going to demonstrate that. And I'm hoping I haven't felt well enough to go out and check all that, but I know they got some of the blueberry orchard they sprayed, and there was antique roses all up and not all up and down, but a good bit between here and the other driveways. There was antique roses on the fences, and I'm afraid I haven't wanted to look. I saw a big, huge other medicinal plant called Vitex. This thing is like 30 foot tall. They don't usually do it, and they sprayed that. But they sprayed a bunch of the pines that would be under the thing. But they didn't spray the pine trees or the trees that are growing up in the middle of the road. So I made a call, but I need to get them back because I'm trying to get a hold of one of the commissioners to find out, because fires are always a worry. There's been like 6 fires. Their different portions of the property have been burnt down, and then even on the farm I've lost a lot of product in the past, years and years ago, from neighbors having fires. And now that they've got all these other ones that are dying, but they left the ones in them, and then there's another neighbor that they must have got foreclosed and left. They left these huge piles of big trees that were taken down. If there was another fire coming down the road, or right there where how they did that with those, they wouldn't be able to get to the property. So if anybody wants to come, I'll rent a backhoe and rent a dozer or some kind of equipment and have you go up and down the road. Oh. Basically, it's trash and mail still comes here. There's been times where like school buses don't run up in this area. I'm not even on my street, but there's several times that they wouldn't even deliver mail or do any kind of services up in this area. They made them had to go like a quarter mile away and built these big old places for everybody to get their mail. And so I just had post office boxes almost always. On taxi. And then a bunch of these big trees. Oh, there's been so many come down. There's some that you guys see, they're like well over 100 foot. And about 6 of them have come down in the last few years. And people may not always realize it, but trees, their roots are the size of the canopy. So like with pines, how they're tall and skinny, but still, so the base root of that plant is going to be, like their roots are going to be now some have deeper tap roots or whatever, go down more, but still they usually go in the circumference of what the canopy is like. And what started to happen is, since this was all downhill, like this crust was even part of a hill, and where this house is, was trying to back it up totally into the side of the mountain so that it couldn't be seen by the road. But the ground is so hard, and they worked for so long, couldn't get it. It was just too expensive to keep getting it backed up into the hill. I lost my train of thought. Oh, but since it goes downhill, so if what's happened is, like in some of those areas, like actually that building I draw out of there, I never wanted it in that area. That's where there was a pool built, but people built it and didn't want to. Oh, maybe I just don't know how to be forceful enough, but didn't want it over in that area because so many trees had come down. And there's actually an old truck that I'd like to get pulled out so that I could sell it for parts or do something else with. And it's got 2 of the tires already starting to lean that way and go that way because of 2 of the trees that came down last year and a half. Because it's sloping down even more and goes to the creek. And there's natural springs on that side, and then on the other side of the creek there's 3 places there's natural springs. So now that those trees came down, with it being the size of the canopy, it's made the trees next to it weak, like their roots. And we get 60 to 70 mile per hour winds several times a year. So anyway, just gotta hold on and go for the ride. Get grown up. Over. Yes, Foghorn. That's my boyfriend, Foghorn. I'm inside all the time. I ignore him anyway. He hears me. Not now. Just kidding. Not now, not ever. I hear another train. This one's like 15, 20 miles to the south. What time is it? Is it 3:07? About 4 o'clock, everything will start waking up. I thought there was going to be a bigger rainstorm, but I guess not. Now it's expected to stop raining in the next few hours. It's probably raining over to back behind me, and then over to the left of me. Can you guys hear it sprinkling? Yep, I turned my other phone on. I still have no chat. I don't know what the heck. Here comes some rain. I have that kind of close to the edge, but I don't think too close. It should be okay. Ooh, I should be quiet. I'm watering too, in a way. Hi, everybody listening. I'm standing nearby. I'm going to drink my coffee. I'll try not to talk unless somebody says something. Thank you all for watching. I'm glad I put up chat so you guys could say hello or talk to each other. I appreciate you guys. I do. May seem like I don't sometimes or something. I don't know. Trying to keep up on life here. I'm not doing a great job. Movie fan! Thank you. Actually, movie fan, I streamed like 12 or 13 times in the last few days, unlisted. I was going to do this unlisted, but then I saw it was live and just, there's friends that I know want to say hello. I appreciate the support. You're so supportive, and I was thinking about you yesterday that I needed to check out. It's bad that I say that. Enjoy your walk. Thank you very much, always. Cheers. Good to see you. Yes, I'm definitely unreliable and inconsistent. So, and then YouTube is sometimes not pushing out certain things because I know I'm not getting notified for some people's streams, even though I have them also. Enjoy your walk. Sounds lovely. Shh, that's why I wasn't going to talk, Lewis, but I know you're one person that likes for me to talk. and sometimes others, so that's good. Or for some friends that are in the background, it is. You'll always support. That would bring somewhat of a tear to my eye. No crying. You know what? Communities change all the time, or people come and change things in their life change. And I know that and have no expectations of anybody because I'm like that too. But yeah, it's nice to see too, and that if I take quite a while off because I need it, that there are still people that will pop in sometimes. Because I know I don't pop in at everybody's like I used to. Enjoy your walk. Thank you. I appreciate the hello. I'm glad I was standing near my phone. Because I've had people that aren't used to me be like, I was in your life. But so I'm glad I left it up and that, yeah, I miss walking. I miss walking. I miss walking a dog. I miss hiking. Got hard for a while to continue to walk. I used to have dogs and cats that would walk up the streets with me on the roads. And then there got to be some unfriendly dogs around that I'd get too worried about walking and having cats follow me out the gate. Not that some of them don't go out to the road. So I'll be quiet. You have told me you'll always support me. I'm sorry that I don't reciprocate. I say a lot. And that's an inappropriate laugh, but I think you know my heart. Hopefully, I'm just weird. Taxi. Hey, Daphne, where are you? She went down below somewhere. Daphne, Louis is here. He loves you, Daphne. Sorry, Sneaky Pete. Okay, I'm gonna go get coffee and let you guys listen to that for a second. I already drank this cup. I totally understand why you don't. And that's what I did to you, movie fan. I don't know if you ever go live. I have so many people that I've subscribed to, and it's hard. It can be difficult to support everybody. And I'm sleeping half my life away, it seems, compared to I used to stay up 24 hours, 36 hours, 50 hours. Okay, maybe I can see chat with this phone. I have more coffee. Enjoy, friends. I'm going to sit by Sneaky Pete. Can I sit here by you? Huh? You just listen to the rain. Or not rain. Yeah, I wasn't talking to you, but I'll talk to you. I was talking to Brother Bronco. Well, did you just, I hope you didn't click on the door. I saw you get sick. What made you sick, Greg? Hmm? You have epilepsy too? I didn't know that. You know I have epilepsy too, right? I have two kinds of epilepsy, and I'm taking less than half of the meds I'm prescribed. They're so horrible. I don't think I'm on the right meds. I didn't know that. I'm sorry to hear that. Oh, that's a horrible thing. Well, just know I would never do that. That's infuriating and very sad. I have more than that. I have other issues too. I mean, things that I was born with, but because I was a preemie, like 3 months premature, so I think that does maybe some of it all. But I have brain damage. No, I may have always had. I don't have grand mals, but I have two other kinds. I have focals, and then the other kind, another kind that's a nocturnal kind, where I have and mine manifests in different ways. So even like sometimes when I'm talking or drawing at night, or do inappropriate things, or if I stutter, I used to not stutter. That's part of my nocturnal seizures. Or I could slur or be like in drawing. There was once or twice I drew on a paper. Now my friends all knew, but sure, I'm sure some people make fun of me, and that's or even my typing. Sometimes it's all one word. Now, I have two forms of epilepsy, and then I don't know if you have Meniere's or know what Meniere's is. My Meniere's is worse than my epilepsy, and come to find out, a lot of people that do it. But I have two forms of epilepsy, and each one is in a different region of my brain. And then with the stupid meds I'm on, so yeah, that's another reason that I often don't stream, because this last year there's other things that I've been keep getting different conflicting reports from specialists about what else is going on with me. I don't want to talk about what, but I've just yeah, that's why I don't stream as much, or because sometimes even if I have chat and I'm not around or other things, I don't know if I'm gonna have to stop the camera or something. And I have actually had seizures, but I'm not showing my face on the camera, and some of the chats know it, and then they get worried. And basically that's what some of the reasons I stream nowadays. It was to always Well, to share some of the things around here, the cats, the birds, other things enjoyable, and that's why we didn't always talk a lot. But it can be very embarrassing. And then if you're catching hate for stuff like that, that's not right. That's not excusable. I mean, it's not. Anyway, I'm sorry that you do. And catching hate for it, that's so many words for it, but that's just wrong. If people, you never know why some people act the way they do. And sometimes if they are medical, like my seizures, you can't see. So it doesn't make it anyway. And I've been hiding from life, or even like with my business, had to close down. But then, and sometimes when I've ran into people, I just, there's hardly any that I ran into, but I feel like I have to explain myself because I'm not the same person as I was 10 years ago. And some people expect me to be, or think I'll be back to where I was. And I need to be realistic that no, maybe not. And just, even if it's a bad day, maybe it's the best day possible. So, but I don't know if you have any problems with your hearing or also with your balance. You could have Meniere's. They don't know what causes it. I've had that my whole life. And um, to me, it's worse than having epilepsy. In fact, I wrote a song about it recently. That I have a dominatrix that I pay, and her name is Meniere's. See how weird I am? Oh, you don't need to attack that. You didn't know? Yeah, so maybe that explains a little bit about my inconsistency. And there's just a lot with all the, and I have a wildlife. Here we go. They're telling me to stop talking about it because I'm alive and life is going to be whatever. I barely control anything. I just hang on and go for the ride. And my doctor is not always helpful, doesn't really listen. I was getting off of one medicine that a lot of people don't like. I have a younger cousin that had a grapefruit-sized tumor removed from her head, and she couldn't take a quarter of what I take. I was on the max dose because they give that medicine. It's just one of the two. After 6 years, he was finally going to listen to me and switch me to the Southern Med. I couldn't find anybody that took Vimpat. I don't know if you take stuff or what. And they were going to switch me to Vimpat, and I went to pick it up. This was 2 months ago, 2 or 3 months ago. In fact, I should see when my next appointment is. And went to go pick it up, and it was $1,100 almost a month. I just started laughing, which seems inappropriate, but and then they kept texting me. I was like, put that back on the shelf. I can't afford that. I'm not taking it. I'll take this other darn medicine that I don't think the other medicine has always worked. So I know it's not safe, but some people know because I started to go back up in it, and then I decided I'm going back down, and I'm hoarding half of my half doses, so that after December, I'm not going back to this neurologist, and I'll just find other ways. He's not even into any kind of other Ayurvedic or other uh, types of ways to help besides Big Pharma. And then the other drug I take, they told me I can't ever get off of. So, anyway. So that's a lot of reason why I'm not around and other stuff lately, because, yeah. Meniere's is, for those who ever have it, I've got friends who have it so bad, but Here comes a little rain. The rain is fabulous. Cleanse this place, cleanse. Yeah. And I'm good with all of it. I've always just adapted. Actually, yeah, I'm not doing it graceful now. I was always extremely independent. That's probably been the hardest thing. So I do weird things sometimes because of it. Like, that's a good one. In fact, I'm starting to have auras right now. I'm going to sit down in this chair for a minute while I'm in one of these benches and just enjoy coffee and sit here with you guys. I'll kind of look up. I need to sit down. I'm starting to have auras. Nobody worry. Nothing's big deal. Just be weird. You be safe, movie fan. What a great girl. I spend so much time inside, huh? Huh? You used to always be outside. I have to see you. Oh, don't poke me, please. I'm not sure where Jeffrey is. Most of the cats that are outside are not on the porch. Thank you for the love. Ow, don't poke me. Oh, don't comfort me, but oh, let me see. So I'm coming over to see who that is. Infomax. Infomax. Are you my friend that I met at watching Pink Floyd? I think you, one of my new friend. We were hanging out at Pink Floyd that one night. If so, I think you left me a comment saying it. I'm so sorry. I think responding to comments, I glitch a lot, but there's a lot going on here, and I also have epilepsy. That's one of the worst things about me on YouTube is that responding to the people that show love and comment. So I'm glad that you came. Welcome. Nice to see you. That was an awesome night. I've been listening to lots of music, lots of concerts. In fact, I listened to Queen the other night, all night. Welcome. Good to see you. That was great. Hi, Mama Ashley. How you doing? It was excellent. And then the next day I put their music in a few more shorts. I have one that's called Alabama Ripples or something like that. And it's from a time lapse from one of a lake kind of close by. And at the end of it, I think I've got the raw video up too. The water came in from a different direction. It was so cool. Good to see you. That was really nice. That was awesome. Great conversation. Sorry. I think I got a blanket. Hold up my shorts. But I've been having a little luck with it. I'm a true hot mess. Hashtag true hot mess here. You are doing okay, Ashley? Welcome, Infomax. This is me. Kinda, yeah, peace and love. Ashley's kind of a resident mama. She had a set of twins in February, and she's going to have another set of twins by Christmas. So she was part of the... Yes, actually, I've done 11 streams today and yesterday, all unlisted except for this one. And, yeah, we had a good storm earlier, and I'm popping them up too late. I was listening to karaoke at a friend's channel, and then I could hear thunder and looked out the window and saw lightning. Because I very rarely, this is like one of the only places I can see lightning, because I'm surrounded by huge trees. And there a lot of rain where I am. Two other people were in Alabama at the other chat, and she's been down here for a week visiting from Wyoming. Somebody else, I'm not sure where they are in the state, and it only rained there once. It's rained here I think it only did not rain 3 days last month. So here we go, yeah, rain. In fact, today it rained good. I had two cameras on it, one facing this way and one facing on my camera. Might be too close to the end of the deck. This is just a sprinkle. Hey, Susie! Hi, Susie. You know what? I'm gonna have to move this camera, not that you guys can hear, but yeah, um, it's starting to spray at me. Sometimes the spray will be so strong that I'll get like, it'll come in 20 feet. This is a sprinkle. Thank you for the laughs. Oh, God, nabbit. I got this ant is stuck in my shorts. So much rain. Ants love the rain. They are coming up everywhere. Love it. Well, I've taken 12. I did so many. It's still processing some, but I did 12. I've got more rain strings than that, but I did 12 strings within the last 2 days. Some are just real short, but I did like 7 hummingbird ones, and this is like the third, although I didn't talk in any of them because they were all private. I just left them up I'll release them. But this is the third time it's rained today. And good thunder in some of the ones earlier, and even lightning during the day. Good to see you. You love the rain? Susie, everybody meets Susie. I go by Sousa because there's a lot of Suzanne, Susies. So, and now I've met 3 other Susas. Much love. Cheers to you. Glad to see you. Well, I'll release those ones, and I used to stream almost every time it rained here, but lately, yeah, I just have to go with how I'm feeling and stuff, and so some of them I just stream, and then I want to make sure that they sound okay or whatever before I release them. Caught some good ones of hummingbirds today, Zinjin. Peace and love. Thank you. It's good to see you too, beautiful. This is me. This is me. This is my voice, Susie. My voice changes. Cheers, girlfriend. Been a few months for me. So I'm extra crazy. Detoxing from like epilepsy meds and that. Yeah. So good to see you. Welcome. Thank you. I know that I missed you sometime. I wish it was raining there in Texas. Ashley, yeah, we get, well, I shouldn't say we, because there's times it can be raining right just like a block away and not be raining here, or else that I'm getting. But this, I don't know, I don't have rain gauges up like I used to and track it, like when I was really farming. Sorry, I'm starting to get a seat. Shit. I forgot what I was saying. So good to see you too, beautiful. Really want to check out your work or something. I did a skull one the other day that somebody was saying would make a cool tattoo. If I ever got a tattoo, I'd like for one of my lovely women friends to do it. Floods, hope not. Oh, it does sometimes flood, but this land slopes. Like the farm is actually up on a hill to the left. And then there's different properties, but the land goes up and down and up and down. Hardly any of it's flat, quite a few. There's different parts are not, are raw, have never been touched, like across the creek, which is to the right, goes down a hill, and then there's a creek, so it's even lower than here, and then goes back up. So this land has a lot of different topography. And this is down in it. Hey, cheers, Randy. Thank you for the hope all is well. Is what it is, and I am so fine with that. Which means, yeah, it's well. Nothing but love your way, Randy. Hope you're doing well. Cheers, cheers. All my friends, enjoy. Sorry, I'm kind of having... having little mini seizures. I don't want you guys to think that there's nothing bad. It's just I have more at night. I'm taking so much less medicine. Things are good, Randy. So good to see you. I'm whatever leads me to stream sometimes and to talk to I do that. I can put up any of the stuff and streams for you guys to just enjoy, but I know there's some friends that like for me to interact or hear me. So it seems like when I stream, there's sometimes reasons. Like Ashley, when I kept having a feeling you're going to have your babies. And I didn't stream for a while. Some of you don't know, like Susie doesn't know, some of these other, but I was, like a year ago or more, I was streaming almost 24 hours a day. Now, hardly ever. I would like to, what I'm hoping to do, I don't think I'll have services. I really want to one day make some medicines, make some tea for people that have arthritis, because I have arthritis in my neck really bad and in one of my shoulders, but mainly from my neck. Like when I slid down the ramp the other day, that did not do any favors for my neck. But there's a Devil's Club is coming up in colonies and colonies, like it never had been before. So I'd like to do a video or about how to harvest it fresh to make enough for, because it's best for, in my opinion, best if you harvest it each time you're going to make it. That was crazy. What was crazy? Hey, just a nobody, Mr. Nobody. Beth, are you still here? So all my friends, cheers to you too. Don't know each other, sub up. Randy Jean Lovely's been a friend for a long time in green and other stuff. Do you know Susie, Hot Ink, Randy? Infomax is a lovely new friend that I was at listening to Pink Floyd all one night at a concert. Cools the air, no doubt, dude. Yes. You gonna catch a few Z's? Again. Awesome. I will, Summer Rain by Johnny Rivers was a great song. Wow. Maybe I'll find a short to put it at if I remember. Thanks for stopping in. It was really nice meeting you. I'm glad you saw, and, no, it is an excuse, but it's not. But I very much suck at returning comments and things like that. I'm always on a phone, but that glitch too. It's a lot sometimes for me to type, and then I'll type it and go to enter, and it'll error. You on YouTube 24 hours a day? That was crazy. That was maybe before I met you, Ashley. Look, I'd sit and draw for 12 hours. It was no wonder I always talked about my ass. My parents would be so ashamed of me even saying that. Because I'd sit so long and draw. And now, look, be careful. I will. Okay, you know what? I'm so glad to see you here. Thanks. It was great listening to the concert and meeting new people. Max, take care. Rest well. Maybe I'll see you again. I'll try to see your comment. I did sub to you, I think. I'm pretty sure. But welcome to the community. That was crazy, yeah. I know, and some people miss it, and then people move on, and then a lot of people seem to be streaming at night now. I mean, some always did, but then it got to where I saw there's a lot of people that stream every night that used to not, or just nights to be. That's not why I don't do it, because I would do it if I need to. I've just there's some major issues and things going on here, and I've been kind of sucking about. Well, not kind of. I've been sucking at taking care of things. I just keep getting buried more by things, which is okay. I'm fine with that, but kind of not. So, yeah, just flow with whatever, and life is good, even when it's bad. It's the best it can be, then, yep. So I apologize to you guys for those reasons when I'm not around. You change your mind, princess? You're not going to go back off the porch? But I would love for one of you ladies to do a tattoo for me if I ever got one. Right now the twins woke up. Good night. Thank you for the prayers. Thank you for that. Good night. Rest well, Max. Maybe I will see you soon. I do like to stream birds, people like that, and the storms. And like yeah, I have so much to release that's unlisted where I just didn't do it. But there's a 20 to 40% chance of rain all week, so you may see me on this next week. Not doing an unlisted. Right now the twins woke you up. Woke up. Oh no. Oh, not the babies inside, the other one. Randy, are you still here? Randy she has a baseball team almost like you want. Like your husband wants. How are your boys doing? So they're, what, 6 months old now? 7? Because you're supposed to have them in February, and you had them month early, so January. So, what, the middle of January? Is that about when you... Where has all this time gone? Ashley, you're a strong woman. I have no comprehension of all that. Having twins and then gonna have another set of twins. It's nice that you have such good, that you had so many supportive people. Oh, sorry, that's an ant. Oh, the ants are bad this year. And lately, since it hasn't dried up, since there was only 3 days it didn't rain, that doesn't mean they go anywhere. The ants come up, and there's so many different species. I've been just this. I tell you what, I'm not even. What, Glory? I can't even remember the last time I had a mosquito bite. But the ants have been not overwhelming, but a while back I took some pictures. I sent one person because I was wondering if I stepped in this. It's like a fire ant, but instead of red, they're brown. And now they're in the areas and they can bite you, but that there was people where they've almost died from them or swelled them. One night I was outside streaming and then had a bunch of ants because I was in shorts and I can't see out the ground where I'm walking to know if and the weeds were so tall that I took a weed eater just enough from some of the paths. I mean, there's weeds that are 10 feet tall or taller because I just haven't been keeping up on stuff. And I got stung so many times by the wrong kind, and I woke up the next day and from my knees down were swollen. I thought I was going to have to maybe go to the hospital and get adrenaline shot or something. They're getting bigger. They're 7 months old. So if they're 7, are you about 5 months pregnant? 4 or 5 months pregnant? Ashley? Oh, I hope I remember. I need to bring another. I hope I miss so many people. I think today I've been out here most of the time, and I still think I missed a person or two. If I was all better at this, I'd thank you guys all, and let's stop in and say hello. There's a lot of times that people just like myself, and you don't know they're out here. I do a lot more lurking than I used to or something. Shoot. I tried to unlock that phone. I did it too many times. I locked it up because I was shaking. Ah, dang, Maverick. Having a brain glitch. No, that's not what I want. Is that Tuber Chat? Good morning, Tuber Chat. Thank you. I'm hoping to catch you sometime soon. I'm hardly on, dealing with some undiagnosed medical stuff and life. Got some major issues going on. I appreciate you sharing me out all the time and other stuff, and I'm hoping to pop in and see you and a bunch of your friends. Thank you very much for that. I hope you have a great day at work. I appreciate that, Tuber Chat. I'm glad that I saw you because I'm not always in front of my phone. Word up. Do I say word? Look at all these lovely people that have stopped in to say hello. And whoever else that stopped by that didn't say hello, still appreciate you. Always. Almost 5 months pregnant. And if people that are listening, if you don't know, I don't try to highlight one or the other, but stuff comes to my mind. But if for people that do, I'm always trying to learn about YouTube and what's allowed and what's not. They took down like 20 of my videos. I got a notice, and I don't know why, but it's a good channel to connect with people, but learn a lot about different things. Very informative. We all have value. Maybe not, I'm naive, but I try to think we all have value and purpose, and some of us want to definitely be more professional. Well, that's the wrong words because I struggle with the night seizures, so my word choices are worse. But especially if you're looking to get monetized, or the ins and outs and things that will help, or understanding algorithms and stuff, Tuber Chat is one channel that's like that. There's a few others that are very helpful. Me, I'm lucky to push the button push the button and have it go correctly. So doesn't mean I'm always not trying to learn. Hey, so awesome. Cheers. Hello, hello, friend. Snowden. Good to see you. How you doing? I finally have a chat up. I finally have a stream up with chat on. Good morning. Oh, it's 4 o'clock. I might have people that are going to be going to Crumblewigs coming in. Maybe. Yep. How are the babies? The baby kittens? They are mostly well. The little one tonight isn't eating the way she normally is, going after food, and in fact I was trying to give her other she's not acting sick or anything, but she didn't want to take the last bottle or other. I might call the vet in the morning, just have him look over and there's another cat that gets summertime allergies and sometimes has to have a shot once or twice a year. I got one of them. Need to check on Ruth. So, but the babies, you asked about the babies. Most of them are doing well. We've had some issues here. And I finally got to, I'm going to have my first chocolate milkshake of, oh, well, it is a new day. I was going to say, Ashley, you're first, you're behind, but it's morning. Yum. Chocolate milkshake. Yum. I forgot what else I was going to say. What was I going to say? When do they get new homes? They may not get new homes. Sorry, my feet are starting to cramp. I'm getting like, oh, lobster toes. No, well, feral cats, more so than dogs, but even dogs, is a problem in Alabama. And where I am, it's very rural. So I'm not an animal hoarder or a cat hoarder, but if one comes along my way, like most of the females and stuff, I've even gotten other animals. But there's definitely people that there's friends, if they were closer here, they've gotten to know some that would take some. But the problem is, we finally got an animal shelter, but it only has 10 spots for cats. It's always full, always. And there's 3 different vets I use. There's always signs about litters. If I gave any to people around here, they're just gonna not get them fixed and they'd let them go. So if I ran across people, but I just am not getting out like I used to. There's people here in my county that have thought I passed away. Here I'm laughing about that because of just I've been in hiding, and instead of being as involved as I used to be, I'm not involved in anything. So if I found, I've got there's some friends about 45 minutes in one area that still love me and still reach out. I've been hiding for years. And then there's some other ones. They're both cat people, and I'm not sure what their situation is or not. But most of my friends are not here in Alabama, or they passed away and stuff. I don't know if you can you hear kittens running around in the kitchen? About 4 o'clock things start running. So it's basically a speedway. So my goal has just been to get them spayed and neutered, and I don't feel like I have enough time for all of them sometimes. Some are fine and more not standoffish, and other ones are clinging stuff. And I used to definitely spend more time outside with these babies that I captured, and then with some of their mothers are still inside, because I'm not going to let the ones that I've gotten a hold of that aren't spayed or neutered out until they're spayed or neutered. So currently, right now, there's only 2. There's 1 kitten, and there's 1 female. That's the one that I have shorts about that I got bit like a week or 2 ago, that I had never ever touched. So I was lucky that I was able to pick her up. And I don't care that she bit me. That was 1 step closer. And she's coming, not up to me, but I wasn't sure if she would totally hide. But there's only 2, and they're both female that I see other neighbors' cats. Like some of them are so friendly, but are still not neutered. And there's a few of the boys, and this one boy, he'll walk straight in my house. So this might be the closest I've been to maybe can break the cycle some. Send good vibes and other stuff for that if I could get them, then there'll be like 11 or 12 that are in the house because of all those kittens that were born that need to get spayed and neutered. Ashley, you're the most beautiful beach ball. I see, same. Must be so fun to watch them grow. It is. There's been a lot of hardship this year with feral cats and sometimes with inbreeding or if they're mothers. I won't talk about little, but yeah. I try not to always talk about it, but I have PTSD over a bunch of this stuff, over all the years of rescuing dogs and cats and stuff. It's probably close to 500 now. Now, not all of those have lived here, but the majority. Most animals that ever lived up at the farm or even down here, there was different fenced-in areas. Like one section here was dog area, and they had like a quarter acre of land. There was another one over, but I think the most animals that ever lived here at one time, and I took care of besides the businesses, was 73 animals. But I would get calls. I'd get people that would drop animals over the fence. I'd see them like maybe if I'd be streaming now. Of course, I wasn't streaming back then. Maybe a car pull up and stop and I've had people tie injured animals up to the fence, or tie, um, yeah, one of the neighbors that was around here, um, got some land from. I really uh, didn't want to take in his dog, but came home one day and it was tied to the fence and with its leash and collar and toys and some food. So, but several of the cats here came from the post office. There was a group of us that would go rescue too. Right now I'm just focusing on the ones here, but there's a big feral problem here. Vets love me. It wasn't as bad when I had a business. I'm going to try to get some more sleep. Okay, see you later, friend. So glad to see you again. Thank you. It was nice to see you. Cheers. You wish you could get, oh, what did I do? You wish you could get taller, Ashley. I don't know if we're going to have more lightning. Should I put it on something else? I could have it look at, see, that doesn't really show anything. What are you doing? Is that Miss Fisher? Miss Fisher. Come here, Miss Fisher. Miss Fisher. Oh, and then Gloria is there. See, she's the black one. That's one of the streams that I streamed today with a really bad storm. She sat on that post the whole time. I'm soaked. She's not the only one, but Miss Fisher. I think I still have to. Oh, I got it. I'll be right back. I'm gonna get some more coffee, but I left their big pan of food down there, and I didn't put much out. I need to bring some out from inside for these guys. Probably waiting. I got some food. Come here. I got some food. I know, I'm just going to put it in this little bowl. Well, this smaller piece. There you go, guys. I'm going to get coffee. I'll be right back. I got it. I'm going to get some coffee. I'll be right back. Oh, one of the cats just jumped off the back roof. Okay. Tasso. Okay, I'm back. The little baby woke up on me. I have to try to feed her, but I have to make up some milk. I wish I could get taller. You gonna get taller? Why? So it would stretch out some? See the little tiny ring? Well, not little tiny. I saw a picture of you, Ashley. The one of you and your sister-in-law? That's the one that's on your emoji, right? I just hope that you're feeling well. Because you weren't have morning sickness the first pregnancy with the first twins, but you were with this one. Are you still getting sick? Sorry, I'm gonna make a little noise. There's one of these farm tables I have up here has water in it. It must have been blowing from the streams earlier were pretty powerful. You're only 4'11"? Oh, I didn't realize that. I guess you can't tell in a picture. That's a big difference. Ashley, did somebody tell you this is going to be a smart Alec joke? And I think it's just, anyway, my brain. Okay. Did somebody tell you that having children will make you get taller? Because you'll have 4 within a year, so maybe if you thought that each one would give you like 2 inches, by December you'd be 5 foot tall. Every once in a while with Old Spice. Okay, my brain is not. I'm reading those words, and maybe it's a joke now. Or I didn't pause and totally forgot what I was talking about. Every once in a while with Old Spice. My mind can go so many different ways. I'm not deciphering that really well. Nice, gentle rain. All different kinds. Who's that coming up? Kitty, kitty. You're at least under the Japanese maple. Is that Ruth? Ruthie? Ruthie? Used to be the land of gingers here. But now it's other. Ruth! Scamper! What are you doing? Hi, Daphne. If Lewis was still here, maybe he saw you go under the gate just now. Daphne, Lewis loves you. Is that Princess? Or Roly-Poly? Penelope. The little kitten woke up and they have to feed her for a while. That 4 o'clock. Ruthie! That is Ruthie. She's not the original tail flicker, but she's still one of them all. Come here, Ruthie. I want to see how you're doing if you need to get a shot if I go to the vet. For your allergies. Especially with this funk, that we never dry up. And that you don't like to come in the house. Some of you may have seen Gray's ears a few weeks ago looked really bad because she has allergies, and during this type of weather, they get really bad. And she had a shot, and within 2 weeks, it's so much better. Ruthie. You're not going to come up here, are you? You're going to have your own wall? You're going to build your own wall to get up there? Are there 2 cats on that post? It almost looks like there's a second orange one in the camera, but I can't see it. Maybe I'm lagging. Or are they on the ground? When I'm looking at the screen, oh, there is another one when I move over. Miss Fisher. Miss Fisher. Miss Fisher. Ruth. Well, I doubt it's Scamper. He takes off and I wish he wouldn't, but he's cross-eyed and always had an attitude I think because he's cross-eyed, and it took me quite a while to capture him. But I saw him yesterday. It's not Rellers. Just a year or two ago, there was like 13 gingers here. What are you doing, Princess? Princess was named by one of my friends' cats in the UK. Huh, Princess? You should take a short of you and let her see how big you've gone. She would love that. I don't have room on any of my phones anymore. I could do a live short of you. I'm going to have my, oh, that's the same thing. Want to make sure I'm trying to watch you, since I'm not always great at that. I'm going to take one of you right now at this time. Princess. Princess. Yeah. Doing like a live short. That way it's in there, but if I ever lose my account, then she won't see it. I'll upload that tonight, so cats can see it. Awesome. Do it while I think of it, except for save it in my drafts. I think I've got, I don't know how many hundreds, thousands of stuff. Thank you for letting me hang out with you for a bit. I'm off to bed. Got to go to work in 4 hours. No need to thank me, Mr. Nobody. I've seen you on. I've been having struggles and just, yeah, sometimes looking and not chatting just because. But sometimes I'm there. You're welcome. Peace and love to you. Much love. And maybe I'll see you soon. Just, life has kind of been kicking my ass a little bit lately. And that's okay. I hope you rest well for 4 hours. Princess. Oh, I just got that. Yeah, with your oh, that's why you want your own wall. 2 sets of twins, you'll have a moving wall to hide you. I cannot imagine. Oh, one of my neighbors is starting up his truck. Diesel truck, like that he's a hauler. So you can't bring, well, the roads are so bad for that, but it makes horrible noises. I don't know if you guys can hear it. Ashley, it's good to see you. I know I'm not on and then not going to other places. Either trying to take care of here, have a lot of stuff I'm trying to work out. Right, Daphne? You're Lewis's favorite girl. No, that's not what I want. So I'm like, messing up. Oh, where'd you go, Daphne? Show her. 4:19. So it's almost 4:20. Cheers, cheers to anybody that does. Probably going to Crumblewigs. Mm. I didn't even ask if you guys could hear me. One of my friends told me the analytics said they don't like, that YouTube doesn't like when I'm always like, can you guys hear me? Am I buffering? That's kind of creepy, actually. I guess it's supposed to be helpful. Shelly, friend, if you were here at all, much love, girlfriend. Who knows, you may be lurking or something, or have. I should send you a message after a while. I see you sent me a message. Mm. I wonder if he's going to be on today. I'm scrolling my I have some. I see they have stuff out that. Oh, he must take. Okay, he takes Wednesdays off. Yep, he must take Wednesdays off. I forgot. I could do a highlight that way too, huh? Oh, well, you're not Daphne though, but you are a princess. So cats would like to see that. Oh. Sorry, that was my neck popping. I don't know if you could hear it or not. Okay, it just got another update from the weather. It said rain is expected to end in the next few hours. That's why the weeds are so tall. It's really hard to excuse, but that's why I usually try to go to town or sleep, but go to town in the mornings. Because usually as the day gets hotter, that's when that we get some pop-up showers. Maybe it won't be too bad. Get an umbrella, it tells me. It says it's going to basically, well, forecast rain for the next hour. But I probably won't stay on that too long. Usually I try to, things start usually waking up here between like 3 and 4:30. Ashley, I'm glad to hear that you're mainly good. Oh, I was going to take a highlight, but I don't want to be talking in it. Okay, let me, uh, I'll, I'll be quiet for a minute. Princess. Where's Daphne? Okay, I'm going to be quiet for 1 minute so I can take a highlight. Okay, I took because you would have forgot. Let's see. Close. Twins are moving. Okay, same one. I don't know if you guys could just hear that. Hopefully they didn't knock anything over in there, but I'll give them a few more months. That size. I shouldn't be sighing about anything, but there'll be. Oh, and I let my phone run out again by accident. And company is doing a update. Sorry, I'm trying to read and talk, and it doesn't always work out well. Should I move the camera for you, Daphne, so I can take a highlight of you for Lewis, since you're his favorite girl? Somebody's at me. I'm going to turn this around instead of moving the tripod. Daphne, huh? Let's sit on you for a minute. Sorry for the shakiness. Okay, so third one. Guys, check it out, check it out. Oh, and the baby kitten's under that bench. See the eyes? That's the baby kitten I gotta catch. Yes, you baby raccoon, don't be eating all that. I'm gonna have to get more. I'm not gonna let you eat all that. Do you hear me? I'm sorry, but I'll have to go down in the rain and get more food. Hey, you. You've been waiting. You're not going to like it because I'm going to pick some up, but I know there's still food down below. It just probably soggy. So I try not to keep a whole bunch extra out, especially in the rain. Are you enjoying that? You are? Okay, I'm going to zoom in a little bit more. There's no way I'm going to let you eat that pan of food. I just put that out for some of the cats that are barely. Sorry for my shakiness and fingers. I only have a little bit more until I got to go down, little one, so. Enjoy it while you can because, yeah, I'm going to pick that up in a minute. You hear me? Hey, you. Yeah, you. Are you listening? I don't have control of much, but I can pick up that pan of food. Wonder if you'll eat a bunch of that field corn I have left. Because the birds don't want it. Huh? Another minute or so, and then, yeah, I'll turn the camera around so I can come get that. And you're going to have to go look. I'm sure there's, well, I shouldn't say I'm sure. You might have already cleaned out if there was anything in the bird feeders, but I'm sure everything that was out has been floating. The other night, you were talking to me, weren't you? Weren't you? Or even the cats making all kind of noises. I almost thought that there was a whole brood of you under the porch. But I think it was you. I'll have to make sure I wash that dish too. If the water bowl was closer, you'd probably wash your face then, wouldn't you, after, or even sometimes wash your food off. You like to do that, don't you? You're eating some of the cat's pre-breakfast. You know that, right? Hi, Mountain Man. How you doing? Yeah, cute little bandit. Came up. I was giving some cats some food, and it's rained 3 times today. Good to see you. How are you doing, friend? You're not going to eat that whole thing because, yeah, I'll have to go in pretty soon and feed the baby. Start feeding them in there. How are you doing? Yeah, look at cute little one. I was, I have a bunch of lives. I did 11 in the last few days unlisted. Hummingbirds, other stuff. And the other night I was doing one. I don't think I was online, but it was making all kinds of noises. I did some shorts and other stuff I need to release of it. Weren't you? It was you. Yeah, we did have a bandit here, didn't we? And a Smoky, but you're not one of those. You're not either one of those. I think you were a new baby. Were you? Are you? Huh? Did you hear me say I'm going to pick that up in a minute, so you're hurrying? He's not going to like it when I go over and pick it up, will you? So what are you doing this? Have you gone to bed yet? Probably still awake? Maybe there was music shows on? Music channels? I'm just getting my coffee. But I am going to pick that up in a minute. Crunch, 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 crunch. Should I purr to you? I don't know how to speak raccoonese. Hey, you. What kind of noise do they make? Huh? Bah. Woof, woof. Maybe your friends are coming for possums. I'm going to be picking that up, yeah. So you, my little friend right there, I'm going to come pick that up so I can put that in a different bowl for the cats and take it inside. Switch the camera back around. Time for me to pick that food up. Huh? So I'm going to have to go feed the babies. See, there's a baby underneath that. That's one of the two that I haven't got my hands left. That's the only small kitten, and then there is one mother. Huh? Okay, I'm gonna pick that up so I can switch the camera around. Gotta go soon anyway, huh? Last couple mouthfuls. Okay, I'm gonna turn this camera around. I need to get that and wash it. And yeah, put it for the others. So I'll still leave this up for a little while before I go. There's Taxi. We'll take one of you too so Nils can see. That's an Alabama Norwegian forest cat. Sorry, that's all you get. Let's pick this up. Put that inside so I can put it, wash the bowl. Taxi, you're such a sweet girl. You're such a sweet girl. I'm gonna have to go soon, my friends. Stream almost 3 hours, which is longer, but 2 for because everything's waking up. And this is, yeah, a new baby. Well, the one that you saw in the chair. This is its sibling. You woke up. Yeah. Ready for another bottle? Huh? Might take you to bed if I have to go for the other. You gonna show yourself? Aw. Because you want to be down, don't you? You ready for a bottle? It may seem like I'm mean. I'm not. Oh, you must be really hungry. You didn't want to eat that much earlier. Huh? Yeah. Come here, sweet one. Yeah, come here. Oh, you're a hungry baby. You're a hungry baby. Oh, I see you. You're so sweet. If they could see you, you're so sweet. I know, I'm gonna go make you a bottle right now, okay? What time is it? Yeah, it's probably time. Because I fed you right before I was streaming. That was, so about 3 hours ago, huh? Hope train's coming. What? So we should say goodbye? Yeah, say, I'm hungry, I want a bottle. You're such a beautiful thing. I know. Huh? You were sleeping when I got my last cup of coffee. So, Hope Train's coming. Little kitty's woken up. I got to see a lot of my great friends and say hello. Really thankful for that. Very, very thankful. Hope Train coming. Artful, I'm just heading out because it's time for me to feed this one. Yeah. It's not me. I know, you just want food. Maybe I'll see you again. Sorry if I missed you before. But it wakes up between 3:30, 4:30. I'll upload them. I did 12 unlisted streams between yesterday and what was, well, the last 2 days, not this morning. But I did them unlisted, so there'll be bird and hummingbird, some good ones. But I just wasn't able to. And tonight I decided to. I have more rain streams than that, but I did put up chat for this one. I'm sorry to go, but you can hear this little one. She wants a bottle. I appreciate you coming in, Artful. Thank you so much. I'm glad I saw you. I hate to make a quick leave, but yeah, I'm sure you'll understand, huh? Huh, baby? She's all covered up in my arms. We're going to go get a bottle. Take care. Bye. Some people don't say bye, but I say bye later. Toodles. Take care. Au revoir. Much love. Appreciate all of you who stopped by, said hello, watched later, looked and just gave a like, whatever. Yeah. We're all here, and life is what it is, right? Okay. Peace out, friends. We're going. You don't need to crawl up my shoulder like that. We're going. Let me turn this off. Hope train.